morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you wherever you're watching this video from. Don't forget that you are on to Javin's TV. You are welcome back to this channel once again. On our today's episode, we have a very interesting topic to treat. This is about marginalization. Ohaneze Youth Council, OYC, is not very happy with the governor of Ebonyi State, David Nweze Umahi. Ohaneze Youth Council calls Governor Umahi to order. Let's hear what they have to say here. The Ohaneze Youth Council, OYC, Apex Youth Wing of Ohaneze Ndigbo, have called Governor David Nweze Umahi to order following his recent poor outing on Channels TV, wherein he supported the marginalization of Ndigbo by saying that Igbos are not being marginalized in the current skewed structure and political settings of Nigeria, particularly in the incumbent regime of President Muhammadu Buhari. In a release signed by Mr. Chukwemeka Chimerwe, the Special Assistant on Media and Publicity to OYC National President on June 28, 2021, the National President, Comrade Ibuayaka, asked Governor Umahi to apologize to Ndigbo for making such undermining statements against the economic development of Ndigbo. Comrade Ibuayaka restated this stance while reacting to an unreasonable response from one engineer Damian Okafor, who assumed the position of the media aide to Governor Umahi. The said Okafor stated that for record purposes, Governor David Nweze Umahi was the first Igbo leader to stage a protest abandonment of his former political party, PDP, to the ruling party, APC, due to the age-long marginalization of Ndigbo by the party. He did not leave the party at the point of election, but left when the negotiation of zoning the apex office in the land to the people of Ndigbo failed woefully and deceitfully. It is clear from the above that the so-called engineer Damian Okafor did not only indict his principal, but also contradicted Umahi in his quick and unarticulated response when he accepted that Governor Umahi left PDP due to his perception of an age-long marginalization of Ndigbo. Why then is engineer Damian Okafor defending Governor Umahi on his poor outing on Channels TV, instead of telling him to apologize to Ndigbo for coming in the public to make such costly blunders against Ndigbo and betray our outcry of over 50 years marginalization by the Nigeria government? Obviously, Governor Umahi failed to prepare well for that outing. His composition and articulation was very poor, and his mentioning of General Irabo, Chief of Defense Staff, as a yardstick to conclude that Igbos are not marginalized in Nigeria was not just an act of betrayal, but a demonstration of slavish and sycophantic moves to upgrade his selfish political desire before the political cabals in Aso Rock. Exactly, my dear. Those who climb to political positions with craftiness, insincerity, and sycophancy are the worst people to trust with any public office. Indeed, in many dispositions, Governor Umahi has proven himself to fall under such category. If, since coming into public or political arena, Governor Umahi has never taken a sightseeing at Oziza River Port in Afibo to see how the economic destiny and potentials of Ebonyi people are and Ndigbo at large was buried by the Nigeria government, then it is unfortunate that he is towing the path to join our failed political leaders. He is a failed political leader already, from my own opinion. Obviously, such potential seaport was abandoned because it is located in Igbo land, and our political representatives has either refused to talk or ignored it completely. If Oziza River was located at Sokoto, Kano, Kaduna, or Katsina, it would have been dredged and commissioned to function as a standard seaport long ago. Exactly, my dear. Unfortunately, Kano State was given a status of dry port, while Ndigbo, that have 7 potential seaports, which include Azumini and Obuaku, 25 to 30 nautical miles to Atlantic Ocean in Abia State, Ulasi, Oseakwa, Osemoto River, with 18 nautical miles to Atlantic Ocean in Anambra State, Anambra, Imo, Bonny, and One, with 45 to 50 nautical miles to Atlantic Ocean in Rivers State. Ibaka River with 30 nautical miles to Atlantic Ocean in Akwa Ibom State, and Oziza River in Ebonyi State, all was abandoned by Nigeria. From Oziza River in Afikpo to the Atlantic Ocean is about 113 kilometers, and Oziza to Abakaliki is about 55 kilometers. The proximity of Oziza Port to any community in Ebonyi is not more than 1 hour 30 minutes drive, meaning that Oziza Port, if developed, will extend massive development to not only Ebonyi but Enugu and other areas in Abia State. It is on history that the materials used to build all the political stations, prisons, and other public utilities in the present southeast by colonial masters in the 18th century did not come or was not shipped through Lagos Port but through Oziza River Port. Again, Sir Louis Ojukwu, who used this Oziza River Port to export his palm oil and palm kernels, which contributed to him being revered as the richest man in Nigeria. This is an opportunity Governor David Umahi have denied the teeming unemployed youth in Ebonyi. The youth in Ebonyi are scattered over many states in the south and southeast looking for menial jobs, while the dredging of Oziza Port to a functional seaport can lift over 1 million Ebonyi youths out of poverty. Comrade Igboayaka urged Governor Umahi to use the remaining 2 years in office to prove his capacity and sincere leadership by setting up a special technical committee for the commencement of the dredging of Oziza River, like his counterpart in Akwa Ibom, Governor Emmanuel Udom, who had set up technical committee to dredge Ibaka Port. Likewise, Damian Okafor should advise his principal to do and say the right things at all times, rather than accusing OYC of being sponsored by opposition figures. It is no longer news that whenever anyone points out the wrongdoings of our political office holders, they quickly conclude it to be an issue of being a willing destructive tool in the hands of the opposition, thinking that because they are being sponsored, others are also doing the same. My dear people, what do you have to say about this? Your opinion here is needed. What Governor of Ebonyi State, Dave Umahi, is doing is not good. He's not doing the Igbos well. Why does he always delight in betraying his people? You are betraying your people even to the extent of betraying your own people, your own brothers and sisters. Why not go ahead with your political career and then forget about your people? Why do you use your people to buy your political career? He is not doing well as far as I'm concerned. Let him go and develop his place so that his brothers and sisters can gain employment from that Oziza river they are talking about. And stop making noise and stop saying all these things. Stop selling his own people cheap and very cheap. My dear people, drop your comment in the comment section. Your comment here is highly needed. If you have an advice too, you can drop your advice. I will also appreciate it. Thank you very much, my dear people. I am coming back. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Please give me thumbs up. Let me know if I'm doing very well. Bye.